Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and in this recent build of the Dragonflight Alpha, we get to test our classes with the max level templates and unlock the ability to explore the entirety of the Dragon Isles, as well as a small preview of some of the open world endgame content. But this build also brought with it a variety of other class updates, primarily adjustments for the DPS playstyles of the class of Warrior, as well as further improvements for Hunters, Warlocks, and Paladins. So in this video, I want to go over all of the most recent class changes that were added with this week's alpha build. But right before that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you want to catch regular updates to classes and content, as well as regular coverage of the next World of Warcraft expansion of Dragonflight. First, I want to take a close look at the class of Warrior and the changes coming to the playstyle of Fury and Arms. In this build, Fury Warriors lost the ability to rend their target, but have gained new avenues when it comes to gameplay opportunities. First of all, Titan's Grip became the default part of the Fury Warrior identity, with the opportunity to spec into Single-Minded Fury as an alternate talent option. The biggest update Fury Warriors saw this week is the talent of Annihilator, which outright replaces your Raging Blow ability, causing all auto attacks with one-handed weapons to deal bonus damage instead. However, this talent is more complex than the basic tooltip suggests. Because Annihilator replaces Raging Blow, it actually gains all of the modifiers that affect Raging Blow's output. This means that any talent that affects the Raging Blow's damage or adds new synergies to the Raging Blow ability will now scale off of your basic weapon autos, which allows for very unusual auto attack warrior builds to emerge, which can wildly change your rotational playstyle. And the talent you need to reach Annihilator is Storm of Swords, which slaps a cooldown on both Whirlwind and Slam abilities, but cause them to generate more damage and rage. The ability of Slam can also be further upgraded with the Crushing Force Warrior talent, turning it into a potential rotational ability for Fury Warriors going forward. All of these changes allow for an auto-attack focused build, which offers slower gameplay and more emphasis on passive combat buffs, which could be quite powerful if given the proper tuning. This new playstyle would also make Fury Warriors a lot more new player friendly, with a lot less of carpal tunnel inducing spam of abilities as part of their gameplay. The spec of Arms Warrior gained new passive talents that overall improve their survivability, and the talent of Storm Wall looks particularly powerful. The more you parry, the more you heal, giving warriors a pretty big advantage when versing melee opponents, specifically useful in PvP content. Arms Warriors can now spec into bleed-focused gameplay, with talents that empower your periodic damage abilities, even causing them to generate bonus combat resources. And these recent buffs to bleed damage make the talent of Fracture even stronger, where the talent of Skull Splitter causes all of your bleeds to expire instantly on your target, which creates a new synergy that allows all periodic damage effects to become extremely bursty, making Arms Warriors burst even more deadly. Together with this new crit damage focus that Arms Warriors have gained over the time in the Dragonflight Alpha, this new burst synergy could be exceptionally powerful when it comes to all facets of endgame content. Next, I want to take a look at the class of Hunter, where Marksmanship has seen new changes this week, with new updates that will greatly impact their damage performance in AoE situations. The new talent of Salvo allows volley and multi-shot to apply 2 explosive shots to at least 2 targets, which strengthens the ability for Marksmanship to continue dominating when it comes to burst AoE. And the talent of Bombardment allows Marksmanship hunters to benefit from trick shots cleave more often when facing fewer targets. The new talent of Bulletstorm buffs the damage of multi-shot whenever aim shot or rapid fire ricochets from trick shots, up to a maximum of 250% more damage. It's also worth mentioning that the ability of multi-shot is not target cap like trick shots, which gives Marksmanship hunters a much larger reach when fighting a large group of enemy targets. And the cooldown of True Shot can now be used more often, with the Calling Shots talent, where spending focus helps reduce the cooldown of your True Shot ability, giving Marksmanship more flexibility when it comes to using your offensive damage buffs. This week on the Alpha, Warlock saw a small yet impactful update when it comes to PvP content. The Destruction Warlock talent of Backlash has been upgraded. Whenever suffering physical damage from a melee combatant, there's a chance that your Incinerate ability can be cast instantly, giving you an ability to better respond to melee aggressors in PvP combat. In a blue post, the talent of Backlash will also affect the ability of Soulfire, which is a much more powerful spell. Soulfire is capable of blasting the enemy with a ton of fire damage. That's actually stronger than a Chaos Bolt if it crits. It also applies an Immolate to the enemy target and generates a Soul Shard, giving Destruction Warlocks a much stronger deterrent when it comes to being harassed by melee in PvP situations. We also got updates for the Retribution Paladin, and while Paladins did receive new changes in a blue post, it doesn't seem that any of these updates made it into the alpha just yet, though they will likely appear with the next alpha build. First of all, the Holy Paladin Divine Protection ability comes to Retribution Paladin as a choice between that and Shield of Righteous. Both of these abilities will have a 2-minute cooldown in order to make him a little bit more even. This gives Retribution Paladins a choice between a flat damage reduction or an absorbed shield, which gives you more options when it comes to surviving deadly situations. The ability of Justicar's Vengeance is also being adjusted. The holy power cost is lowered to 3, making the ability a lot more usable even if its damage is lowered slightly. The ability of Justicar's Vengeance deals holy damage to your foe and heals you based on the damage done. This damage is also greatly amplified if you catch your enemy in a stun, making it a powerful pick for PvP content. This change could make the ability a lot more favorable when it comes to Paladins and PvP, and could become potentially a competitive choice when it comes to focusing on maximizing damage while also improving your overall survivability, and could become a more convenient way of playing Paladin in PvP, instead of constantly making the choice on how to spend your holy power, whether it is for Templars for damage or Word of Glory for healing. And for now, that's going to be all of the class changes that we've seen this week over for the Dragonflight Alpha. I want to thank you all so much for watching the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your thoughts about Warrior and the new playstyle opportunities, like the auto attack build for Fury and the bleed focus build for Arms? What do you think about the improved updates to the Marksmanship Hunters and their AoE output? And what are your thoughts about the PvP potential of Warlocks and Paladins going forward? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. As per always, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and a live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video update or discuss these recent class changes with the rest of the channel community. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.